Hey guys, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Please like and subscribe. I hope you like these daily nuggets. I like doing them. I'm going to I'll make them look a little fancier. I'm going to get thumbnails, this, that, and the other thing. But the most important thing is what I'm saying here. Um, so anyway, something crossed my mind today, which is, you know, do you feel like things don't go your way? Um, and things don't go all of our. I think some people, like for instance, I woke up this morning with some, I don't say bad news, I don't say terrible news, with interesting news. And look, it's not going to change my life. I'm not going to be thinking about it in 6 months. So, but look, it's annoying to wake up with, news that you're like, you know, after all that work and blah, 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 blah. That being said, I'm sure I'll resolve it today and it'll be fine. But I wanted to talk about how, a lot of people think that successful people, everything goes right and they're lucky and they're this. This is not true at all. I mean, successful people probably have more challenges than unsuccessful people, but they just keep it moving and they have the right mindset and they learn from those mistakes. The only way to lose is to quit. And, you know, I see a lot of people, they try stuff. First off, if you try something, and I'm sure I've done a daily nugget about words. I don't use the word try. Try, you basically gave yourself a chance to not make it happen. You're either going to do something or do not. And I have a video saved of Yoda from Star Wars where he told Luke in Return of the Jedi, he said, do or do not. There is no try. And that's true. Like you're either going to do it or you're not going to do it. Don't ever say try. You're just bullshitting. Like when I hear somebody say, I'm going to try, I basically heard, like, I don't want to tell you that I'm not going to really do it. But maybe you don't, maybe you believe yourself that you're going to try. I don't try things. I'm either going to do them or I'm not going to do them. And what that means is, let's say it's something that's very difficult. You know, it might take me 1 million attempts to get it, but I'm going to make it happen. Thomas Edison, uh, he was told it took him 10,000 times to discover the light bulb. I'm sure everybody knows that. It's 10,000 times. This guy was determined. Do you think if somebody asked him, like, are you going to try to? No, he was going to invent it, period. End of story. Interesting story about that is when somebody interviewed him after it, they said, "How did you keep motivated that you failed 10,000 times before uh, you discovered the light bulb?" And he looked at him like they were crazy. And he said, "What are you talking about? I didn't fail 10,000 times." He said, "I successfully figured out how not to create the light bulb 10,000 times." So your failures are successes in learning how not to do something. And when you get bad news, don't think like, oh man, why does this happen to me? But life is not happening to you, it's happening for you in one way or the other. You're either going to take that challenge, remember the words I use, um, and grow from it and learn from it. And here's another one I just always think about, like when something happens, are you going to be thinking about it in 6 months? I mean, you could basically, I can tell you what happened this morning to me. There's no way I might not even be thinking about it in 2 weeks. So is it a big deal? No, it's not a big deal. But our minds are always looking for what's wrong. And we're very creative, our minds. And then you start going into, oh, why does it happen to me? It must be something with me. I must be bad luck. I must have saw a black cat, you know, whatever. The point is, the point of this is if you feel like stuff keeps happening to you, things aren't going your way. Guess what? Every day for everybody, things don't go perfectly the way that they want. You get to choose if you want to be happy. You get to choose if you're going to learn from that. And successful people keep it moving. So keep it moving today and have the best day of your life. Thanks, guys.